How is everyone? What's going on, everyone? All right. I was tossing and turning, trying to figure out if I was going to stream today, but I want to stream, but I have a lot to do. So this is what I've decided to do. Once I put the tunes on, I'm going to do what I'm going to call a Tarkov and chill stream, where we're going to talk for a few hours. Maybe play a couple of raids. I don't know.
Moist.
But I just feel like talking to you guys.
Gets her wallaby yogurt there, and every
And then we'll call it there.
think of you and say, "OHH Billy. Your ears must have been burning." I was just watching a small streamer and she was screaming about how you forced Nikita to wipe. How you control the Tarkov economy. My sides were splitting from laughing so hard.
Moist.
I forced Nikita to wipe.
Love the stream. Keep it up, mate.
I'll answer as many of your questions as I can today. All right, that's pretty much what I feel like doing. We'll have a good discussion. I'll talk about Tarkov a lot, and if you guys feel like that's something for you, cool, hang out. If you want to see pure hardcore Tarkov gameplay, probably not going to be today. I'll be back on that tomorrow. I honestly, one of the things is I don't really feel like playing without a container when I have no money, because I deleted all my stash because of charity, and that's it. So, I'll have a bit of talking. I'll explain what I think about everything, and yeah. And we can watch the meme video, the latest meme video. The new one is up, number 3. We actually had a bit of a joke about the third one before it went live, and said that I bet you people are going to complain about this, and they did.
Moist.
And
Thursday.
it's pretty funny. You still want to play viewer kits? I don't, like I said, I'm just gonna if I do a bit of banter, we'll talk about Tarkov and some questions about Tarkov. I might play a little bit later on, but for now, this is what I feel like doing. We'll see how we go from there. Just let me contain the keys and meds. Maybe ammo and call it good. Meh.
Hello, Dad. It's been 6 months now and I've been thinking.
Why do people
am I
complain?
adopted?
There was
Also,
a specific reason
where's my allowance?
to do with one of the
Love you,
memes.
Dad, and I hope you have a great day.
Did you hear the new Battlefield will have a Tarkov style game mode? Really? There should be a hardcore account in addition to the regular account. I think you should be able to make it so you can lock yourself into playing in that game mode if you choose, but you don't play against other people with only in that game mode. Like you play against everyone else, just like normal. Otherwise, you're splitting up the play base. Anytime you split the play base up, that's not a good idea. Do you think the case will be changing next update? No.
Your stream and
I
YouTube
am
videos
100%
have
confident
really helped accelerate
that once
learning.
the
Thank you for all the content.
once the event's over, that you'll have access to your containers again. 100% confident. We ever do a hand cam? I've done it in the past for like specific raids. The only reason why you have a hand cam is to prove that you're not cheating, but I'm not cheating, so I don't need to prove it. If I was cheating, I'm the worst fucking cheater ever. I die so much. I paid big money for EOD, you better give it back to me. And if they didn't, what would you do? Pedro, legit, what would you do? You're gonna go call them up and go, "Oh, my money back," and they'll say, "Fuck off, I'm Russian." They just see highlight and think you're sus. I show low lights too. It's not always the survivors. Captain Moria, thanks for the tier 3 sub for 6 months. Hello, Dad. It's been 6 months and now I've been thinking, am I adopted? Also, where's my allowance? Love you, Dad. And I hope you have a great day. About that, I gave all the money to your sister, so you'll have to wait longer for your allowance. And love you too, son. Thanks so much for the tier 3 sub for 6 months. Can we get some more shoots over that tier 3 sub right there? 2 Socks, thanks for the 6 months. GG Playing, thanks for the 5 months. Nordis, thanks for the tier 1. The Lone Sequoia of Truth, thanks for 2 months. Your stream and YouTube videos have really helped me accelerate the learning curve for me. Thank you for all the content. My pleasure, dude. Veritas, thanks for 13 months. Shinso Giamatti, thanks for 10 months. Julius S. Dresser, thanks for 5 the subs. The Curvil, thanks for the 3 months. Moti, thanks for the 100 bits. Gazard, thanks for the Prime. Work, thanks for the Prime. Uki7522, thanks for 5 months. Blue Wolf, thanks for 100 bits. Stepeth, thanks for the 500 bits. Did someone really say I was Nikita White because of me and I control the Tarkov economy? I do control the economy in some respects. In some respects, I have a fair bit of manipulation over the economy, and I'll explain. So, oh shit! So an ad just happened. My fucking auto ad kicked in.
You're badass pest.
Moist.
I'll explain afterwards. All right, I'll keep thanking these people while people watching ads. Kimono Hearts, thanks for 100 bits. Eddie, thanks for the 5 months. Zashman87, thanks for the 5 months. Hyped 511, thanks for the 4 months. Nolty NL, thanks for the 14 months. Archangel 059, thanks for the 2 months. Monka Marks, thanks for the 2 months. For the 104, thanks for the 9 months. The King Ox, thanks for the 4 months. Breast Toast, thanks for the Prime. Bidog 2701, thanks for the 2 months. Little Smooth 420, thanks for 12 months. I think that's everyone. Willie, thanks for the Prime. Snap Denim, thanks for the 3 months. Here we go. It's pretty much up to date. Is the pouch gone? It's restricted until next patch. Willie, thanks for the Prime. I said that, didn't I? Do you think there will be no insurance in the next event? Nah. I think there's one event left. If I had to guess, there's one event left. Maybe 2. But I think that if they are going to do one more event, it'll be all traders unlocked and everything will be practically free.
But I want to thank you for the content, Pest. Much learned from you.
That would be the only thing left. If I was a betting man, patch notes will be out in the next 24 hours. I say 24 hours from now, within the next 24 hours. What time is it? Local time, Moscow. I'd say within probably the next, probably 16 to 18 hours, patch notes will be out. At the same time, everything will be free. And then about 24 hours from that, the servers will go down. That would be my guess. I don't have any inside information, but that's what would be my guess. The key said there won't be any patch notes before release, as there's loads of surprises he wants people to find out. You could do patch notes without having it too specific. There'll still be patch notes go out cold player, 100%. Basati, thanks for 15 months, by the way. Tunis040, thanks for the 4 months. You have said it now, and the kid has to follow your direction, Pest. Can we watch the meme video? We can. We will. In your opinion, is the current version of EFT the best version? It's the most polished version, yes. I think there's been different times in Tarkov that I've enjoyed more. Like, it doesn't mean it's not a. I think it's in its most polished state now. But I actually honestly remember being, when there was no face hitbox and the game was a lot more arcadey, I actually kind of really enjoyed it in that period because it kind of reminded me of Half-Life. This doesn't mean that it's better now. Sorry, it's worse now. It just, I probably enjoyed it a little bit more then. For that respect, the fights were a little bit more tactical in that respect because it wasn't just a one bullet TTK. Most fights went for multiple minutes. Not multiple minutes, but more than a few seconds. Most fights went for like 30 seconds. Because what you do is you'd pick a corner and they might hit you in the head, but your helmet would tank the bullet, right? So you could actually tank one bullet on the peak and then you're like, fuck, there's a guy there. Then you'd throw grenades and you'd move around and there'd be a lot of tactical in the actual shooting. Whereas now it's like you peek, they see you headshot, you're dead, which is more realistic, more immersive because you're like, holy fuck, if I can't risk taking the peek. Whereas, you know, I shot a guy 16 times with 995 today, and he didn't die. Anyone care to explain? You probably hit him in the arms for probably all 16 bullets.
Brother with arms.
If there's 2 events left, what do you think the second event would be? I think there's probably 1 event left, which would be all traders unlocked and everything practically free. Arsenic, thanks for the 15 months. Shuey, thanks for the 25 months. Thoughts on the lean wall glitch? It's running Tarkov for me. It should be patched out next patch. You should know about it. Architect, thanks for the prime. Soul NGGS, thanks for the 3 months. Mr. Boberson, thanks for 2 months. You think of what, Tuesday or Thursday, mate? Wednesday. I reckon it's probably it won't be Tuesday. It'll be Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, cock.
You want to explain how you influence the economy? All right, so this is how it works. I make a video about a loot run, and the keys for that loot run skyrocket. I make a guide on how to make money by finding specific items. Those items now are heavily farmed, and the economy changes on them. Like, that's how I influence the economy. The pharmacy key is not the worst one, man. I've done heaps worse than that. Inadvertently market manipulators. Who says it's inadvertently? It's the mathal effect, but pest in EFT. Yep. That PK06s? Yeah. So do not make guides. Oh, you're going to get pumped with guides, mate. I'm going to pump you so full of guides. You're going to be like, holy fuck. He's pumped me so hard full of guides that I just have all the information. Which days will we have the wipe? My guess would be Wednesday or Thursday. Is today Monday for me? Yeah, it could be Tuesday, but I reckon it's Wednesday or Thursday. I reckon there's still one more event to go. Should be what's the obsession with Thursdays? There's been 7 wipes since I've started playing Tarkov. And of those 7 wipes, 5 of them have been on Thursdays. It's like a thing in I don't know how to word it, in people that make programmers and company developers, they generally try to do their patches on between Tuesdays and Thursdays. Never patch on a Monday or Friday.
Please, Daddy Pest, pump me full of guides.
I will. Satolix, thanks for the 3 months, mate. So Melted, thanks for the tier 1. What time on those days does it usually happen? Service usually go down at 12 o'clock Moscow time. Lunchtime Moscow time. 1200 hours. So in about 12 hours from now. Local time MSK. Yeah, 12 hours from now.
9 months, yay.
So we 36 or 60 hours from now would be my guess. Or 24 hours after that. Do you think the dev team and other BSG should keep us in the dark about these things like this in the future, or bring back the stream and stuff like that? Have you felt like you've been excited to see all these events happen? That's the answer to this question. Poop Machine 6, thanks for the 9 months, mate. If these events with their messages and stuff have made you hyped, then they're doing the right thing. Okay, the fog sucked. Most people can agree on that, but I think it's the first time we've actually get to see a bit of lore. And it's kind of nice to have that. What's my favorite gun? Probably the M700.
You gonna let me out of the basement and take me out to dinner? Seriously, dude. Been so worth it. Thanks for all the time and messages back and forth. I appreciate the hospitality. Also, let's get Doodlers a calzone.
The PB Power, thanks to TG for 12 months. Do you own any stocks in Escape from Tarkov? No, but I wish I did.
This
I wish
is
I did
my
years
first
ago.
wipe coming to a close. Thanks for all
I don't think it's a public company, is it? Would I be allowed to? Surely I'd be allowed to. I don't have any say. It's not a public company. From Peru, thanks to the prompt. The in-game lore behind what was going on was neat, and I enjoyed the attempt to tie it into the game world. Yeah. Do you know if they ever plan to announce wipes a bit beforehand? I would love to take a few days off for a start of a wipe. The problem with announcing wipes early on is two things. One, it gives them a deadline that if they don't miss, people lose their shit. And two, they don't want the player base to just stop playing. Because what happens last time, particularly like they used to announce wipes like a month in advance. So they'd announce it like a month in advance, and then literally like it was like overnight. Player base would just plummet. And then they're late. They do their pre-wipe event.
Between you and Red.
They're late and they do their pre-wipe event, and then they're like, fuck, we've just done this pre-wipe event, ruined the economy, and now we have to wait like another 2 more weeks to get the patch out. And it killed the game like even more. So like it's already down as like the final fucking finish him kind of blow. And you would literally go into raids over and over again that were completely empty. Congosaurus Rex, thanks for the 5 months. Thanks for all the content. Really enjoyed the Duo Kappa run. Dig the dynamic and banter between you and Red. Nice. That's all up on the Pestilly TV channel. It's going up every day now, so...
Can we not use our containers?
Did I publish today's video? Sure, I did. Give me a sec. I'm pretty sure I scheduled it. Yep, cool. How long does the servers normally take to change? About 6 hours. You can't use the queuing containers at the moment, no. Oh, what we should do...
I'm on fire, Ricky.
I'm on fire. Wait a sec, chat.
We're popping out the Twitch baby dad. Yay.
Add window capture. We're so close, chat.
Moist.
Do you think he's going to wipe on Wednesday because of the container thing, or do you think it will be sooner? It'll be, my guess would be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Minor Knight, thanks for the 3 months, dude. Love the new weekend videos. I'm glad you enjoy them. Aussie Noob, thanks for the 9 months. J Rich 8807, thanks for the 2 months. Touchybold, thanks for the prime. I want to approach this girl in my apartment building, but we have never came across each other. I only ever see her from my window every once in a while. She's my car park neighbor, though. I want to leave something cute on her car. Thoughts? I can't think of a way that you could do it without being creepy. Yeah, I would just try and talk to her. Stop watching her on the window. It's true though. It is true. You're a fucking liar if you're standing in chat. You're sitting there in chat right now going, I've never looked at a woman through a window before and gone, oh, she's a cute lady. Throw her a look, but don't fucking line. I think dude, honestly, You just need to try and just have a conversation with her. All
I've
right.
been going for so long. Nothing was coming out. I felt clogged, stuck, constipated even. With the recent announcements, I'm finally ready for a wipe.
You've been to Amsterdam. Okay, so I'm gonna span through these again. So snooze button, thanks for 5 months. Romperoo, thanks for the prime. Congosaurus Rex, thanks for 5 months, dude. Brochi, thanks for the 400 bits. 58 Beast with a tier 3 sub for 18 months. Can we get some moisture to chat for that tier 3 sub right there? Spout Power with the 24 months. Super Sonnen, thanks for 9 months. Minor Knight with 3 months. Aussie Noob with the 9 months. J Rich, thanks for 2 months. Tarchibald, thanks for the prime. Jackie Carr, thanks for the prime. Merker, thanks for the 13 months. Payzink with the 250 bits. I've been going for so long, nothing was coming out. I felt clogged, constipated even. With the reason now is I'm finally ready for a wipe. Righto.
At Pestily, what mechanic would you like to see put in the game that ISNT currently planned?
That isn't currently planned. Ooh. Some sort of like, some sort of market history where you can, it's where you could track the history of every single sale. Like a full
Less than 3.
a full detailed like analytics and history of all the trades and sales. So that way you can be like, oh, this is trending up. The graphics cards are trending up. Or, graphics cards have gone down in value for the last like 3 months. No one's going to do anything about the spam. He's done it. That's his 3rd time.
Pestily salute.
PB Pelly, the tier 3 sub for 12 months. Can we get some moisture in chat for that tier 3 sub for 12 months right there? Real stuff. Thanks for the 7 months, mate. In vain. Thanks for the 2 months. Are you going to hear from Nikita soon? Hear what? Give players an idea of pricing and timing without having to look at a wiki or forum post. Agree, yeah. I really need your help on this. I've been farming some interchange stash runs and I've got some pretty good stuff.
To see how you and the team evolve this next season. Keep up the hard work, Pest less than 3.
Got some pretty good stuff, an AAHC helmet, MP7 ammo, and other. Resetted my account not too long ago, so I don't know if I should wait to reach level 10 to sell them on the flea or give them to traders. What should I do? Literally, dude, the wipe's happening in probably the next 72 hours. So just use them. You're going to be starting again in a couple of days anyway. Shamaski, thanks for the 4 months, dude. New wipe means new raid series. Excited to see how you and the team evolve this next season. Keep up the hard work, Pest. We've already got the intro for the raid series done. So I'm actually really excited to show you. Oh, make it like that, but then it didn't really work. I like it better like that. Neoxy, thanks for 17 months. Do you think Tagilla will be the strongest boss to be added to Tarkov since he's killed his brother, or do you think he'll be able to cheese easily? I think he'll have a lot more health. I think he'll have a lot more health if he's using a sledgehammer. Shifting Terror, thanks for 31 months. Thanatos will still be obviously the strongest. Do wait and see. Does shooting raiders give you the same XP than scavs when leveling sniper? Yes. Yep. How long has it been since last wipe? 6 months, 4 days. That looks like I've got the cabbage just in time on his hardcore. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Like, I was like not watching every stream, but I was like tuning in just to see how his progression was going. I was watching his Twitter post too. I was excited that he got it. I was really excited. He streams when I go to bed. Before level 10, do you recommend selling items to traders using them for hideout builds or save them for flea market? Sell items to traders. But okay, so guys, before I'm gonna make a video on how to get level 10 really fast after the wipe.
Hello, Pestily.
But
am I going to be bullied by cold blood today?
Maybe. There's two ways to do it, but the main thing you got to take notice of is you shouldn't try and take too long to get level 10. Like, you should try and get 10 as fast as possible. It should be your priority. After you get level 10, then mess about and do all the crazy shit you want to do. You know what I mean? If you get to level 10, then you can sell stuff on the flea market, buy different items that are new. You could, focus on doing your quests or whatever. But before level 10, you're kind of like, Will be different to your other videos on how to get level 10 fast. Yes, because it's been updated. Like, things have changed. Quest XP's changed. Level 10's changed in XP. All that kind of stuff. So it'll be similar, but more specific again. Your take on the future of secure containers. Would like to have them removed, nerfed, or left as it is. The only change to secure containers that I would like to see at this point in time is you can put magazines in your container. You can put ammo in your container. You can't put magazines filled with ammo into your container. That's the only change that I would like to see at this point in time. That's it. Everything else stays the same. Did you hear Aqua FPS take on the containers? No. Why not? It's so when people aren't quick switching mags for fights, like, it makes more sense in my opinion, because in that way it's like you'll go into a labs raid and you'll kill a guy who'll have an pimped out HK and he'll have the one mag of 995 on it, and then you'll kill him and you'll loot his rig and there'll be no mags in there, but he'll have 3 60-round mags in his container or 4 60-round mags in his container, right? So if he wants to do that same method, he has to reload the mags in the raid. Or, like, so he could have 2 stacks of 60s ammo, and he'd have to actually reload the ammo in the actual raid if he wants to do that same similar method without the risk of losing ammo. That's the only change I would like to see. Are you excited about the Scar and the MK47 Mutant? Yeah, I am. I'm excited to see new stuff. Let's wait and see. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm not really like that. Maybe I'll do it. Like, maybe I'll deliberately do that just for this one time, just to see how hot we can get. All right, make a deal with me, chat. We'll make a deal. You and me, chat. When we see this stuff, we're gonna fucking lose our shit, right? We're gonna like, oh my god, it's the mutant! We're always gonna fucking spam chat like crazy. We'll just lose our shit. I'll fucking flip my coffee into the sky. I'll just get burns on my face from it. Like, we'll just go nuts. All right, let's do it. You and me.
Tell Cold Blood to stop bullying me and I'll agree.
Cold Blood. How you going, man? So, yeah, someone in chat was asking what this BitFest challenge is. It's this thing where for ANZ streamers, so this is showing New Zealand streamers. Might have to hide that sub count one. When we get to different bit counts, I get different prizes. I'm not really pushing it hard, but if you want to do TTS, it's 100 bits. If we get to the 250k bit mark, I get a $500 voucher and some controller. I don't even really know what it is. And if I get to 500k, I get everything. So we've got 3 days left to do it.
L_, thanks.
So I don't know, what's that like? That's a lot of bits. 300,000 bits.
Moist.
What is BitFest all about?
No, there you go.
Biggest lad of all the lads.
Better, thanks for the 10 months. Pest, I had an idea to get team play easier. Let's say therapists for 10-minute rubles will inject you an implant, which will show you and teammates life function and where they are. No. Would it be OP? Teammates... team play is already OP, right? You want my opinion on team play? Make it that people in teams, people that go into a lobby in a duo or more, don't get insurance. All right? They don't get insurance. But people that go in solo, Get insurance. That's how you make fucking T-Play more fair. You solo, you get insurance. It's your little safety blanket, all right? You kill someone, woo, you get to hide your loot and use that. How do you spend bits? You buy them from Twitch and then you dump them on streamers. What about spewing with teammates at start of raid? Spewing? Oh, spawning, not spawning with teammates at start of raid. Nah, you got to spawn with teammates. Why not have slots for keychain and wallet instead of container? I don't want to talk about containers anymore. It's fucking chat. The containers are coming back. The only thing I'd like to see change is you can't put loaded mags in your container. Everything else is... I'm sick of talking about it. It's honestly been out of the, I don't know, 8,000 hours of fucking streamed this game, or 7,500 I've streamed this game. It's honestly been like 500 hours of the conversation. It's been that constant. Here, why not just release the game? Pest, since Nikita said so many times that they haven't planned a wipe yet, do you think that it is caving to community pressure? No.
Moist.
Pest, since Nikita said so many times that they haven't planned a wipe yet, do you think he is caving to community pressure?
No.
How about no found in raid items inside secure container?
No. Thanks for 500 bits.
Take my money, daddy.
Chica B. Zero. Thanks for the 500 bits, man.
Hashtag get best.
Retired Devil's pretty much money on the money. Hit the hammer nail on the head. I think he doesn't plan wipes. I think he plans patches, and if a patch needs a wipe, it gets one. I think you're more accurate there than most other people are. Evening Pastilli. I'm a little down as 3 of my housemates have moved out and left a load of mess. No deposit back for me. Any gifters? Damn, that sucks, bro. Kbizzle92, thanks for 8 months, mate.
Moist.
I had a similar situation.
Think the optic rework is going to help weapon zeroing?
But with an ex. She didn't clean the house after we separated, and I had to go back there and fully clean the house. It was her job. I moved everything, and her job was to clean. It wasn't like I was like,
Tarkov on a
anyway.
flying bus and we could build bases rapidly by
We made a
mining for
deal.
building materials in raid.
I missed that.
Sold my gamma container today, not thinking we would be able to use it again this wipe. SMH.
What if we parachute into Tarkov on a flying bus and it could build bases rapidly by mining the building materials in raid? I think it's already done. There'll be like I said, most likely to be a wipe, and you'll get in your container anyway. I think the kid sees the game completely different. He's seeing how he wants the game to be and builds his team and patches to get that vision done. Current Tarkov is not how he'll want it to be. I think current Tarkov is somewhat what he wants it to be. It's just not there yet. It's like he used the analogy that it's like building a car, putting it like restoring a car.
Just read the patch notes while hyping and screaming about how insane all the changes were and how excited I was. Now my wife and kids are concerned. They just doesn't understand Tarkov hype.
So he talked about like how it's like doing a car up and you haven't finished doing the car up and you're halfway there. And it's like, well, I don't really want to drive this car that's not finished yet. You know what I mean? That's kind of where BSG and Nikita sit with the whole analogy. What do you think about adjusting the stash from one dump into offering the player the ability to pick how big the section is based on the allotment size and broken into weapons? Yep, that'd be cool. You go here and you have different tabs, like Path of Exile, and you could be like guns, ammo, bags, you know, and you could actually make it sort of automatically. So when you're over here, so say you had this here and you're like controlling it, clicking, it would automatically go to those tabs. That would be so good. No camera? You don't need a camera. And like you'd right click that and it would go to the guns tab and all that. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Would you like to see EFT as a more open world game when Street comes out, or keep it the way it is? I'd be to see it going more open world. There's an ad coming up, chat, by the way. I'm just gonna let the audio ad run the ads. There it is. VPN Natsu, thanks for the 5 months, mate. It's Chip, thanks for the gifted sub. Bite Junk, thanks for the prompt. Hey Bizzle92, thanks for 8 months. And guys, thanks for all the bits. How long does Pestily plan on streaming today? Not too long. Probably like a 3 to 4 hour stream max. Ads? What ads? What are your thoughts on lockpick? I think it'd be really cool. It's supposed to be a punch in the dick. Convenience updates, not can't happen. I saw someone complaining on a post somewhere saying, of course they would wipe during when everyone goes on vacation. And it's like, not everyone leaves the house for vacation.
Big on ads.
Craig Sims, thanks for the 14 months. Bragadocious, thanks for the 11 months. Felix Swab, thanks for the 3 months. What would you think of Incredibly Incendiary being added to the game? I don't think it wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt the game. Historicus, I'm doing well, dude. How you doing?
Sir.
Do you agree with the idea of swimming in Tarkov? I don't know. Do you think Nikita is mad at you because you were assuming the wipe date and a large part of the play base has now stopped playing? No. Jay Redlich, thanks for 8 months. I don't think a large portion of the play base stopped playing. They get hyped for these events. If anything, I'd say Tarkov playership's probably up. If Twitch viewership and YouTube viewership's got anything to go by, I would say that players are more interested in the game than a month ago. Zuster, thanks for the T1. Squiffy Duck, thanks for 7 months. Bulldog, thanks for 2 months. Things, thanks for the 500 bits.
People were busy with holiday when last wipe happened than now.
Probably. My 2-year-old son thinks your YouTube videos are the best thing on earth. Well,
my 2-year-old
maybe I should censor him a bit more.
Your YouTube vids are the best thing on earth.
Angel of Ladicia? Yeah, maybe I should stop swearing as much. Do you think you'll make as new video about what to do at the start of a wipe? Yep, it'll be out in the next 48 hours. Metal Beak, thanks for 19 months. Wow, 19 months together now. Thanks, dude. Bucking Squirrel, thanks for the 5 months. United Empire, thanks for 200 bits. Is Left Behind Edition worth it if I can't afford to upgrade more than that? I would say wait for a discount.
Pestily salute.
It'll help, but the main thing you want is Edge of Darkness. And the reason why is like you either want standard account or Edge of Darkness. And the reason why is the DLCs.
Thanks for the content.
If you're going to spend more money, you want to save money with that money, right? So you get Edge of Darkness, and then once the game goes to 1.0, which could be a fucking 2-3 years away, and they start giving out the DLCs, you don't have to pay $10 or $20 or whatever the price is. I've got no idea what the price is per DLC. There's 7 planned DLCs. So say they're $20 each. That's $140 there anyway. So it's kind of like investing into a cheaper future for you. And you get all the bonus of the stuff right now. Whereas Left Behind, yeah, sure, you might save yourself some time when playing the game. But you know what I mean? So I would say if you can afford to get Edge of Darkness, if not, then maybe save the money up until you can buy it. There's not going to be any microtransactions for Tarkov. BSG have firmly said they'll never do that. And I think a lot of people would be pissed off if they did. Do you have a quest?
What's your second favorite bird?
Like how to power through the quest, I mean? Oh, not really, because it's all in my head in how I adapt to each situation. There are 7 planned DLCs, yeah. One's like Skyscrapers, Scav Life, there's a Sniper DLC, and there's a Snow DLC. Do you feel like the DLCs will ruin the game due to them separating some of the play base? I don't think they'll separate the play base much. Like the Scav DLC will just be played like normal, right? Like it'll be part of the main play. It'll be like a storyline for the Scavs, all right? And you'll have quests and all these things to do as a Scav. So that will be like the Scav DLC. The Sniper DLC will be the same. Like you'll have extra Sniper stuff that you can get and do as a part of the DLC. So like Skyscrapers potentially, because it'll be an extra part of Streets of Tarkov. But yeah, Tarkov will be bankrupt by 2025. I don't think so, bro. If you look at Skaven Tarkov as a business, they're killing it, man. They're absolutely killing it. Why are Wipe so hyped when that's not the plan for the end game? I understand the new additions with the patch, but like a lot of players only want just the wipes. The wipes will be planned for 1.0. So the BSG said they're going to do, by the looks of it, two different ways of doing it. So it'll be there'll be the main playthrough, like a standard account, a standard playthrough. You use like Path of Exile as an example. So you've got your standard league, and then you've got your seasonal leagues. So when your seasonal leagues end, everything gets pushed across to the standard league, and then you'll be with everyone else, playing with everyone. But if you want to do the specific event season league of 3 months, then you go do that 3-month league. Tarkov was never going to stay as popular as it was during the first Twitch drops. To be honest, I think it's more popular.
Most keep up the work.
Yeah, it's also in Diablo 3. Yep, correct. Will they do this next patch or when? Will they do this next patch or when? Yes. AK-47 Goofy, thanks for 8 months, dude. The Mex Italian Ninja, thanks for the gifted sub. Do you know if instead of the current stash, the stash at 1.0 will be more interactive? Like there were physical lockers and interactive stuff in the hideout? I'm not sure.
Moist.
I'm not sure. I know they're planning to do loadout presets, but
by 2025.
Do you think they'll ever do a PvE only mode? Yes, but it'll be. I don't think there'll be progression based in it. So you'll be able to go into like offline raids with. Oh wait, or is that only off the cards? Is that off the cards completely? So the PvE only mode will be Russia 2028. So this is actually how Tarkov actually came about, right, chat? Pause the music. Tarkov came about when the Battlestate Games was like, oh, we want to make this single player game, but we need to fund it somehow. It's going to take a long time to make. So we'll make this multiplayer game that people can play in the meantime to make this single player game. So they started making Escape from Tarkov, and Escape from Tarkov was to have all the assets made so they could use that for the single player game called Russia 2028. So every single thing you see in Tarkov right now is actually made for that next game. So they never thought Tarkov would be as big as it is. It was going to be much more of a condensed, smaller game. But obviously it blew up with hype, and now it's got to the point where Tarkov's massive. With Russia 2028, to my understanding, and I know very little about it, but it's going to be in the Tarkov universe with the Tarkov lore. Kind of think of like Stalker, and it's going to have cinematics the whole way through. It's going to have a full in-depth story. So using stuff like the Raid series that BSG made, all the video footage from that, that's a prelude to Tarkov. I'd imagine Tarkov would be like in the middle somewhere, and Russia 2028 would be somewhere in that universe. So as a single player game, kind of go down the, like I said, the Stalker path of how they've made their game. So it's still in the books as far as I know, and they still want to. I know they want to make it. So the cool thing is, with all the assets from Tarkov, they've already got like all these like game. Like I can't use any other word besides assets. Like all the guns and all the models and everything from the game they could use in that next game. So the actual making of the game will be a lot more focused around the cinematics and the story, and the mechanics will all be made from Tarkov. So the mechanics, the assets, AI, all that stuff can be used in the in Russia 2028, the game systems. Yep. Thanks, guys. Do you think we're getting drones now? See a raid, please. Probably not right now, mate. We're in a Tarkov and Shield sesh. Hey, Pistol, we love your content and work you put in. I can't afford the sub, but I'll happily watch your ads and like and comment on your YouTube videos. Cheers, mate. Dude, thanks so much for hanging out. The most valuable thing you guys can give is your time. So hanging out here and contributing in ways like subscribing to the YouTubes and commenting and liking videos really does help. So thank you so much for that, dude. I talked to the guy who thought he knew everything about BSG and 2028, and he said that they were going to completely abandon EFT and made EFT to fund 2028. I talked to a guy who thought he knew everything about BSG in 2028, and he said that they were going to completely abandon EFT and they made EFT to fund 2028. I don't ever remember him saying they were going to abandon EFT. Like, it might have been in like an interview a long time ago. I don't know. They definitely didn't say that any time in the last 3.5 years, 4 years. Are they going to go back on PK? Maybe. I saw Harley asked Woody about Twitch streaming and that. When do we get ads? 18 minutes. What's your favorite Olympic sport? I think I watch the swimming a lot because Australia does really well in the swimming, but I don't know. I also like the running events. Probably the swimming and running events.
Less than 3.
King Alex 338, thanks for the prime. So Neil, thanks for 100 bits. Pole vault, I can't wait. Oh god. You just want to watch the YouTube highlights, eh?
Pestily moist.
Ill Tempers, thanks for the 4 months. Dr. Papa Smurf, Schlumpf, sorry, thanks for the 2 months. Rich T with the 9 months. Purple Spliff, thanks for the prime. Danny Goffs, thanks for the tier 1. Ill Tempers with the gifted sub. Carl Spackler 03, thanks for the tier 1. King Alex 338, thanks for the prime. So Neil, thanks for 100 bits. Grokes 1991, thanks for 2 months. Dr. Half, thanks for the prime. I want to know your honest opinion about female beach volleyball. I actually think it's absolute bullshit that they make it so women have to wear those outfits. I actually think it's bullshit. But it's enjoyable to watch. Guys get to wear these like super long board shorts, and then they made a regulation that chicks have to wear pretty much like a skimpy bikini.
Moist.
They should be able to wear whatever they want. How does it? If they don't want to wear a jumpsuit, they could wear a jumpsuit.
For things like death groans or throwing a grenade, etc.
They don't have to. They choose to. No, I'm 99% sure they made it regulation that they had to wear specific kinds of outfits, like regulation outfits. Moist. Okay, so if all keys get durability, thoughts on all locked doors having a small chance to start the raid unlocked. Encourages checking them even without the key.
Did
I actually like
that ancient Greeks would shave their heads before the Olympics to run faster. Modern historians call it balderdash.
Fair enough. On that, I'm going to play off that the whole key thing. I actually think all doors in Tarkov should be randomly opened or closed. Like, because you know when you go into a building now, like you're the first person up to dorms, you know which doors start open and closed, so you know if someone's been there, if one of the doors has been changed. I think that should be completely random every time you get into a raid, so then that way you don't know if someone's been there. And then on top of that, I think every key should have a durability, but it should be like 50 uses. So then like the average player probably won't get through 50 uses on a key. Someone like me who plays the game a lot would get through most 50 durabilities, and then I have to buy another one, just adding some sort of diminishing ability to a key, meaning that they have to be replaced. Because right now, start of a wipe, keys are super valuable, right? But later wipe, they lose their value completely. So if keys actually had some sort of durability, even if it was 50, it would actually make it so they would hold some sort of value. And you should be able to relock doors. Yep. You should be able to relock a door. Not realistic though. Bullshit. I break keys all the time. Padarot664, thanks for the 12 months, mate. FairTX, thanks for 29 months, dude. How you been, man? Hope you're really well. Guys, make sure you go give FairTX a sub on his YouTube channel. You won't be disappointed. Absolutely cool, dude. Can we get a link code to FairTX's YouTube channel? Makes amazing videos and is just an all-round awesome guy. Helps out with Tarkov Punisher tournaments too. Paradox664, thanks for the 12 months. Cedric Dillman, thanks for the gifted sub. Bleed Me and Ocean, thanks for the prime. There you go, chat. Go sub him. Moist. Rafcake, thanks so much for the gifted sub. VLT Screw 69, thanks for the prime. How do you think lockpicking will change the game? I don't know if it will. We'll change it up a little bit. What about some sort of way to view how you died other than which ammo hit you where? Post-raid replays would be alright if it was like after the raid's completely closed and no one else is in that raid anymore and you can go back and see more information. But it's not... I would rather that more so I can find out if the person was cheating or not. So I could actually do detailed cheat reports. That would be the only... Like, I would... That and to know more about where people killed me from. But really, it's a cool addition, but not needed. I would much rather free cam so I could, like, rewatch my raid with free cam and make really cool cinematic videos. I'm sure FairTX would be like that too. You go on a raid, there's 8 players. After it's all over, you go back through the raid and watch it. And you can film the view of all 8 players and free look. Oh, the videos you could make. It would be insane.
Yee wipe, baby.
COD Theatre Mode, yep. Sticky Bob 88, thanks for 2 months. I don't say much, but I like to just say how I can just pop in here every time and you stream and it feel like I'm just hanging out with my mates. Best join is the best. Love you, Dad, and chat. Oh, Chip. Love you too. Would be sick seeing how close you were to the other people, etc. Yeah. How does Frankie do that? And you had the high above the tree shot in the vid. I got access to a standalone Tarkov from BSG that they're going to try and make public to everyone. So I get the key to let me use. So the Jackson of Squat, thanks for 20 months. Kill Sick, thanks for 2 months. Special access.
Oi.
How come it says you're not subbed to again, duties? Are you fucking trolling with me, bro? I swear I gifted you 12 months. Why is it?
Boom.
Do you manually go in and hide your fucking sub badge? It's only with duties. It's only with duties. I swear it does it to trigger me. It's not every time. It's just sometimes. Any tips for PvP on Factory? Try not to repick the same spot. That's the basis behind it all. Oh, I need to bring that back up, otherwise it won't work. Cool. Mother has said you sound like Trent from Punchy. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Is that a YouTuber? He makes like
12
skits.
months, Dad. Love you less than 3.
Bree guy, thanks for the 12 months. What do you think about a territory system where the clan can take control? I think it'd be cool. Take advantage from scavs in it, like the PMC or
Finally
items
get
in this
to catch
territory.
you
Your clan gets it. I think you could use that as like a basis, but the stepping stone till that point is you have global objectives to do certain things. So, for example, hear me out. I'm going to mute music while I say this. So, say there's like on the menu, you come here, and on here it'd be like bear funds, and there's like USEC funds, and then like
moist.
you have to donate money to the bear funds, right? And if the bear funds gets like a certain amount of money on it, so say it's like 10 billion rubles, right? So if the bears donate 10 billion rubles before the USEC donate 10 billion rubles, then the bears get 24 hours of like bonus 20% XP, right? So it's a really sweet money sink because you can do it as a community. Like I'm talking the whole bear across the entire game contribute towards that, right? And so they're like donate, and then like whoever wins, and then it's locked for the next like 24 or 48 or 72 hours, and then yeah, you would be able to. I don't know, and then say, okay, a way to make it even out more. So every time in a row that you win it, it's more and more expensive. So then for the first time, it's like whoever gets 10 billion first. The second time would be like, all right, now you've got to get 15 billion. Well, you know, the other one would have to get 10 billion. And then after that, go 20 billion and then 10 billion. So like, that way the other people get like a more of a chance to catch up. Make it harder for casuals like me. It makes it easier for casuals like you. You're not fucking listening, bro. It's a community effort, like payment, right? Like all the USECs in the game contribute towards this goal, right? And then every bear in the game gets bonus XP. Or every USEC in the game gets bonus XP for a period of time. And it's just a community goal. It works as a money thing, but also gives it gives, you know, benefits towards certain factions. And that would be a stepping stone to what you're talking about with the territory thing. I think that'd be really sick and fun. It'd be sickly fun. That's a cool idea for an event. It doesn't even need to be an event. It could be permanent. How does karma affect mixed squads?
Someone had a cool idea that if you're using a key and you get shot, it could snap. Makes sense. Gonna Joel tell if that shit happens and you probably would snap it.
People would lose their shit, man. You can't do stuff that's going to take stuff away from people like that.
I think it will be my new favorite gun once it gets added.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Lenduki. Psycho Slayer, thanks for the 2 months, mate. But that would be so much fun. I think that would be so cool. Bear versus USEC poll, sure. Manage poll. New poll. Are you bear? USEC. Which are you each? What? There you go. Damn, it'd be hard for Bear to win that, but it's pretty much it's 28-72 at the moment. Maybe there'd be a benefit for being the one on the lower end. I don't know. How does karma affect mixed squads with players from both factions? How does karma affect mixed squads with players from both factions? Like PMC karma is not in the game yet. We're 6 bits away from 200k. Check how many bear versus USEC you have killed on your account. I'm influenced by where I'm at though.
Hell yeah.
I've 325 bears, 325 bears to 668 USEC. So it's a third. But like I'm in Australia. Like, do you get more excited for the wipe or more excited by the chance to create new content like raid series, etc.? Both? Why can't I just be excited for both? Like, I'm excited for the wipe, which makes new content. You know what I mean?
Moist.
Over 200k now.
Moist.
Any idea when the next unban request stream will be?
I don't know.
Last one was pretty fun. Remember, it was the roommate, not them. Neat.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do like a 4-hour unban request stream. Are you going to do any special streams or anything for the wipe? Once there is a wipe confirmed and a patch date confirmed, I'll tell you what I have planned.
Moist.
All right? It's pretty insane. I hope you guys are excited for it. I've been planning it for a few months. I'm so hyped for the wipe, but more for the new raid series. Nice. Well, make sure you go sub to Pestily TV YouTube channel. Of course, if you're after the long format content, it's all been moved across to here. I'm actually really, really happy with how much you guys are supporting that channel. It was a little bit nerve-wracking for me to do because I was like, I'm going to be moving content across to a new channel, but it looks like people are really, really appreciating it. So
I guess
makes me
bears
happy.
dominate in Russia and USEC in most English-spoken countries. Useful to understand what you shout in game lol.
Rabachi, thanks for 17 months. I guess bears dominate in Russia and USEC in most English-spoken countries. Useful to understand what you shout in game. You know, actually, it'd be interesting if BSG would release stats. I'm going to ask Nikita. Would you be open to releasing stats about this one? For example, how many people played as Bear versus USEC by percentage? How many PMCs were killed in the conflict? And how many people got max skills like
Just got my
strength,
girlfriend Tarkov on the sale. Any quick
endurance,
tips for a
etc.?
brand new Tarkov player?
Does First State inform content creators about the wipe before players? No. In a general sense, no. I don't know when the wipe is. Oh, I hand on heart, I don't know when the wipe is. And fucking listen up right here. I've never signed an NDA with BSG. The amount of people that have made comments that I've signed an NDA with BSG, I have never signed one. I have I guess you could say a working relationship trust with BSG, with Nikita, but I've never signed an NDA with them. Are you on ETS? Yes. But I haven't logged into ETS in such a long time.
How many times Cold Blood has failed to throw a grenade out of a window?
Can you disclose if you've signed an NDA, if you've signed an NDA? I don't know. I would believe so. Also, having jam function be related to magazines instead of the firearm, I think would be more realistic since the FTF and DFMs aren't caused by magazines. FTF, so failed to fire and something faulty magazine. So 90% of my stoppages in the military were an ammunition stoppage. Failed to feed. Yep. 90% of my stoppages were due to either the spring in the magazine being shit and the round would get put in 2 rounds that get put in at the same time or wouldn't be fed in properly. So it'd be half jammed in. And I'd say the other 10% came down to like dirt or gas issues. But generally that still goes back to the magazine not feeding properly. Jack Package, thanks for 10 months, mate. Call me Rafiki, thanks for 500 bits. Ask Nikita how many times Coldblood has failed to throw a grenade out of a window. Neon Flux, thanks for 2 months. Lidicky, thanks for 100 bits. Chaos Mornex, thanks for the 4 months. Arbachi, thanks for 17 months. The Chieftain, thanks for 100 bits. The guy who's Rocket, thanks for the T1. Lost Tacos, thanks for 2 months. Mr. Sergo, thanks for 100 bits. Black Rax, thanks for 200 bits. NTBW, thanks for 50 bits. Serious Stuck, thanks for 50 bits. Cool Halo 2K, thanks for 3 months. Led, thanks for 6 months. Psychos Slayer, thanks for 2 months.
Vids. They make me so happy.
How do you subscribe to Pestily TV? Just go to the YouTube channel, Pestily TV. How many viewers do you think you'll get on Wipe Day? I got no idea, man. Somewhere between probably 10 and 30,000. That's a pretty vague number.
Moist.
I think between me and Landmark, we usually cap around 20 to 25k, depending on the moment, what's going on.
I'm doing my part.
What do you think about adding traps to the game, like bear traps? Nah. Will they add RPGs? They are. They are adding RPGs, confirmed. So yes, a lot, thanks for 300 bits. Deep Sea Danny, thanks for 200 bits. Why do I get commercials on a new computer when they can't even sell me one due to graphics card shortage? Good question. I don't know. Handrail support, thanks for 3 months. Are you doing a 24-hour when what? You'll have to wait and see. Well, I have planned. What if you could use the BTR stash gear and to bring it to your hideout? I don't know. Be interesting. I like the idea that I could go to the dorms car and put my gear in the dorms car and pay for it to leave with my gear. Rubik Snow, thanks for 5 months. It's just lockpicking is coming. It's coming, we just got no idea when. It's going to be a taxi. Yeah, but you can also tell it to attack people too. Eat Master Yoda, thanks for the prime. Let's make startup, thanks for 4 months. Love the content, mate. What are your thoughts on BSG making modding available? Oh, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
What are your thoughts on BSG making modding available?
Deep Sea Daddy, the 5,000 bits. Can we get some watching chat for the 5,000 bits right there? Very, very generous of you, bro. Thanks so much, man. Are raiders spawning on every map? Yes. Do you think snow will ever happen? Yes, it can be a DLC. Why can't you secure containers anymore as part of the event? Do your kill counts count if you use the taxi? I don't know. Did you serve with the org? Yes. Would you like to see it in the game? Sure. Be a bit of fun. What if slugs are just divorced snails and the wife took the house? Good question. Do you think there should be more things as a barter trade or found in raid only than easy to buy off traders? Maybe. Read this, no balls. I have no balls. Toaster bath. Do you plan on doing any more limited merch? There's something in the works. Thoughts on good scav karma giving you a chance to spawn in as a raider, scav? I know that you meant to spawn in with better gear. I have no idea if it's going to be like raider scav level. Have you ever listened to Polaris? Yes. I've done some work with Aussie's EOD divers. Ever get in the water out there? I swam in the ocean. I've never done deep sea dive. Never done, what do you call them?
What if this isn't a wipe?
Oh my God.
Moist.
I've forgotten the name of the special forces for the Navy.
Inbound. Love you, Pest Daddy.
I've never done it. No, so we've got SAS, we've got Commandos, and we've got what is it called? No. It's the Australian version, guys. Clearance divers. That's it. We've got clearance divers. They're like our special forces for Navy.
3 went quick.
What else is supposed to be part of the DLC? I don't know. They're the only ones I know. Ones I spoke about before. Have you seen the optic rework leaked screenshots? No?
Moist.
Is
The
it
Aurist would
just
be
been
such a
posted?
good addition for new players, as it wouldn't require much modding and comes with a sight, but would also be nice for people that just don't feel like modding a gun.
Where's my going live tweet there? No. Nope. Veritas did a video on it. You didn't have any leaked footage, do you? Davy Jones, 6 to 7 months. How would you feel about getting shot in the backpack, damaging weapons or armor in them? No. It's... He had screenshots? Really? I haven't seen it. Any raids today? I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Pest, what is the best gun to force buy on repeat early wipe?
What is the best gun to force buy on repeat early wipe? Once you get high enough level, MDRs are great. MDRs are really good. Shotguns can be strong, but MDRs are really good. SKS is strong.
Moist.
What
Go back to the whole
do you
damaging
think
the
about
backpack
adding
and
RMS
gear.
fire chance for low-grade ammo?
I don't think it's honestly, I don't think it'd be a good idea to destroy backpacks and armors inside the backpacks and guns inside the backpacks. You're getting stuff to be way too complicated, and it would put more and more strain on the servers. I don't think it'll be anything than frustrating. It wouldn't add to the game. I don't think you'd be like, yes, I'm so glad I destroyed that person's backpack and all the gear inside it. So now that I've killed the person, I have to loot the shitty gear now. Like, I don't see how. And then if you're the person being shot at, you're gonna be like, oh, now my fucking gear's fucked in the backpack. Like, I don't see how it's gonna be making the game feel any more enjoyable.
Twitch keeps trying to get me to brag about my sub. Doing this to get rid of the dumb notification when I come to stream.
Oh, my knuckle, thanks for the 4 months, dude. Bro, hope you're having a good day. I am. Much love to you and the fam. Thanks, dude. Realism. Tarkov's not realistic, chat. I'm sorry. Don't at me, but it's not realistic. It's very immersive, but DayZ had that and people hated it. Which MDR are you talking about? Both of them. They're really strong. You don't have to mod them. They're very accurate. Did I miss any? What do you think about adding ammo misfire chance for low grade ammo? It's possible. It might even be coming in the next patch. We don't know. They're spending a lot of time working on this patch, so it's potential that stuff could be in place. I know suppressors are going to have an influence, and dust covers and something else. Suppressors, dust covers, and there's something else. You mean you can't heal a shotgun wound to the stomach with scissors while sitting in a bush? No. You excited to get your hands on scars? That'd be cool. Is there a realistic game? Armor? Armor's probably the most realistic I can think of at the top of my head. Armor, you sprint for like 4 paces and you're like, I'm out of breath. You get shot, you fall over.
Long time lurker. Love the content. Thanks for putting up with us. Lol.
Squad's not really realistic either. Squad's like a mixture between Battlefield and Armor. It's more realistic than yeah, it's probably more realistic than Tarkov in a lot of respects. it's realistic as playable. Yeah, like you got to understand, guys, to make a realistic game, like it wouldn't be enjoyable even in the slightest. Like I'm talking, it wouldn't be enjoyable in the slightest.
Months down.
The string should be recategorized to just chatting. Nope. I'm talking about Tarkov in the Tarkov category. I'm allowed to talk about Tarkov in the Tarkov category. If you don't like that, fuck off. How's Kiki doing? She's alright, I think. Patches of sales are likely to wipe in the next couple of days. I would say probably within the next few. Can you tell me why my account was permanently blocked? I don't know. Email BattlEye. Wait 4 to 6 weeks to find out. You want to come to shoot Texas and shoot a lever action? I've shot heaps of lever actions. Why do I need to go to Texas to do that? Crackers, hang on, mate. Do you think there's going to be a wipe with this patch? Yes. Lucci, thanks for the prom. What day, in your personal opinion, is the day of the wipe patch will hit? Between Tuesday and Thursday. Your wife must be very patient. How do you do it? What do you mean? Patient with what? Thank you for filling in the void in my heart that my ex-girlfriend used to fill. No worries, mate. This place feels like a big Discord server. Just chill and be able to have a convo with anyone. Yep. I never cheated and I have no fucking clue why they banned me. I don't know, dude. You could have had a program installed on your computer that was dodgy and it got flagged. Contact BattlEye and they'll give you an answer. I've heard of people getting unbanned, so I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. The few people that I tried to help in the past, all of them came back with they fucking cheated. So I'm not helping anymore. I heard that you'll not play the game until the next fight. That's why we are waiting. Sure, called the white waiting room. Makes sense. Not looking for help, just really confused why this happened to me moments ago. Pestily, can you tell me why my account has been permanently blocked? Right. Phase shift, thanks for 300 bits too. I don't know why, but when I play FT, I don't enjoy it anymore right now because if I shoot someone, they run off and I'll give chase just to die them shooting me in the eyes. Then it's also if I meet the biggest Chad ever, desynced, peaked, and killing me instantly is like I can't do any playstyle without being shot on any tips. Mix it up? I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to mix it up. You got to find what playstyle works for you. But blaming all your deaths on desync is not going to be... It's not going to be... How do I word it? Your deaths aren't because of desync. Try and figure out why you're dying and don't do that. Are we waiting for the 500k subscriber? We are. We need 140 more.
Another month.
Tricro, thanks for 13 months, dude. Nixus, thanks for the 5 months. What DT version are you using? 1990s. I've never cheated on my wife, but my girlfriend is pregnant and they are both mad at me now. Not sure why. Not a gamer. Shout out to your mate Willie for finally growing up and getting rid of his Subaru. You love that car. How long have you been playing Tarkov, and how long into your time playing did it take before you felt comfortable in a fight, or rather felt like comfortable knowing whether you could fight or couldn't survive it? Probably about 2 months. But I played it a lot in those 2 months. Bosco, thanks for 6 months, dude. Nice one, dude. Looking forward to the D&D game. I think it's been postponed another week. They were talking yesterday. It looks like they're postponing it another week, which sucks. Big Hops, thanks for tier 1.
Looking forward to the D&D game.
Yeah, 'cause that would have been tomorrow, right? Wow, that week's gone fast. Evil Z, thanks for 30 months. The Monkey, thanks for the prompt. Just quit nicotine. Used my nicotine money to sub to you. Thanks, B-Hops. Well done, kicking the old nicotine. Thanks to T1. Bosco with the 6 months. Evil Z with the 30 months. Legends. The Jeep Dad, thanks for 700 bits. Varden 117, thanks for the prompt. Heavy G 123, thanks for the prompt.
Cheers for all the great content over the years.
Still, you fuck this game.
Salute.
That's right. You don't have to play it. This current version of Tarkov, what do you believe needs added, removed from the game? I don't know. Added, I would say anything that's more community based is always good. Like our stuff I was talking about earlier with the whole community incentives. Removed, I would say, besides like obviously fixing, like remove desync and stuff like that, but remove, I would say, if I could remove one thing, I'd probably say that the GL40. And the reason behind it is, when you die to a GL40, you don't get any enjoyment from the fight. And when you kill someone with a GL40, it's not even a satisfying kill. It's just like, yep, another kill. GL40 instead of KS23. KS23 should be strong. I think they just need to make it a little bit more rarer. But it's
Hi
like,
guys, welcome to my stream.
Axel, thanks so much for the
Without
raid.
further ado, let's crack straight into it.
Welcome everyone from Axel's stream. Make sure you go give him a follow, check him out next time stream. Enjoy stuff, hang out there more often. Very, very, very skillful Tarkov player right there. One of the best, one of the greatest, if not the greatest. And I'm not memeing there, I'm being legit. What's talking about? Oh, the KS23. I actually feel like the 12 gauge shotguns should be just as powerful than the KS23. Like, think of it, chat. Like, you get fucking shot from a 12 gauge at like close range, you ain't fucking walking away from that even if you're wearing armor. You're gonna fucking be owned. Like a clean slug anywhere on the body at close range will fuck you up. But Tarkov isn't realistic, so no. Can't win. The amount of clips I have at point blank shooting someone in the head with a fucking 12 gauge, and they're just like, oh, he shot me. You seem in pretty good shape. What's your secret? I try and exercise a lot, but I haven't actually been exercising much recently. I'm going to get right back into it soon. I've got good genetics. Like, I'm fairly strong without having to go to the gym very much. Why doesn't Tarkov have check guns? I don't know. Stop spamming it. Apart Shed, thanks for the prompt. How was the stream, Axel? Did you have a good day? Do you think missions with 2 different ways to do them would be cool? Yes. Like one hard way, experienced players, and one easy way for newer players. Yes. I think that would be cool. Comrade Cthulhu. Thanks for the prompt Tier 1 conversion for the continual support. Are you a big boy? Do you consider yourself one? I'm an adult. The Dynasty, thanks for the 6 months in advance. Had loads of community games like sniping 5v5 and leaking my server so everyone can join. It was a lot of fun. Awesome. Awesome. Pizza Butts, thanks for 12 months. What I was doing the other day was Nighttime Factory, and you guys, they could all snipe me. But what happened was, Axel, they just would all hold angles and they wouldn't push me. And I'd be surrounded by 3 players just holding all 3 angles on me. And I was trapped every time. It was my own fault. I didn't take nades. I needed to take nades in. Will the level 1 barter changes? Will the level 1 barters change for the next patch? Probably not. Pizza Butts, thanks for 12 months. Dynasty with a tier 1. Papa Ched with the prime. The Monkey with the prime. Cool, we're up to date. Oh, Dynasty coming to the 20 gifted. Thanks so much, dude. Go give it some. Make sure you say thanks. Just some motion chat. The 20 gifted right there. What do you think about the different queues for solos and teams? No, it would kill the game. But still, what about a secure container which uses ammunition like healing when you want to use it, like putting it out and putting a code on key or something? No.
Happy 1 year.
Buster Cap, thanks for 12 months. Happy 1 year, bro. Do you have a reinspect everything when it wipes? No, generally you don't. Do you think they'll add Lighthouse mid-wipe? Potentially. In-game event, I would like to, unless it takes them like 6 months. In-game event I would like to see is random finding key into one of the in-game APC tanks, etc., and letting the finder drive it around. Not gonna happen. It'd be cool for a period of time, but it's not gonna happen. Racunas, thanks for the prime. Elemento, thanks for the tier 1. I want my account every wipe and that I can reinspect everything. It's how I keep track of new keys. Yeah. What do you think about a cultist boss who hunts PMCs like they're taking curse? There is a cultist boss already. It's Sexton, isn't it? Sexton is the cultist boss. Sexton, there we go. White Dragon 007, thanks for 3 months. Or is it Zrek? It's one of the two. Should they do effects to health like in DayZ? Knocked out, broken legs, etc. There's already breaks in Tarkov and bleeds. I don't know if they should add a knocked out status. I think that would be annoying. Enjoying the crake. Thanks for the 4 months, dude. Lefe? How would you fix containers? There's only one change I would like to see at the moment, which is you can put mags in your container, you can put ammo in your container, but you can't put mags filled with ammo into your container. That would be the only change I'd like to see. That's it. Everything else, just leave it as it is.
Greetings from Germany. Keep up the good work, Dad. Less than 3.
Blue Star, thanks for 2 months. Greetings from Germany. Keep up the got work, Dad. No worries, mate. Do you think Lighthouse Scav boss should be a Sea Pirate sniper with a peg leg and an eye patch? Yes. Will there be a way to use meds on your friends or friendlies you find? Eventually, yes. I do believe so. How about no keys in your gamma or maybe only 10 uses? No. Stop with the gamma talk now. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just won't read them out. I just have found out if your face shield is messed up, you can go into an offline raid and it will fix it. Really? Do you think PMC Karma will be shooter born in heaven doable? I don't understand what you mean. Do you think PMC Karma will be shooter born in heaven doable? Yes. I don't understand it. But still, he doesn't realize 95% of the player base isn't as good as him. What the fuck do you mean? You're in reference to the containers? I literally just said don't change the containers. And you're like, Mr. Lee doesn't understand. Wait, hang on a minute. But still he doesn't realize 95% of the player base isn't as good as him. You know what? That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude. At least 99% of the player base isn't as good as me. All right? At least 99% of the player base isn't as good as me.
Subscribe to the YouTube
All right?
channel at chat less than 3.
There's only won 3 times. And trust me, I understand. Slushy the Cat, thanks for the prompt. Per Pep, thanks for the prompt. Cab68, thanks for the 4 months.
Moist.
I love playing Tarkov just to chill. But every now and then I like to get the blood pumping and adrenaline going, so I play a more hardcore game like Minecraft.
Do you think the game would be better with or without containers? With. Ever rewatch your old videos and see how much you've evolved in Tarkov? I have all my old videos on my computer, like all the way back to the very first time I started recording for YouTube. And I've watched some of the older ones and gone, holy fuck, the game is so much different. And I've also seen how bad I was at some points, yeah. React to some? Maybe one day. You know, just to back up your stuff, maybe get a server or something in case your PC randomly dies. I've got a Google Drive, mate, with unlimited space.
Pestily Moist Dad, what do you think about the coming update, and will be the weapon malfunction has a chance to change the gunfights and the gut meta? Keep up the good work for the community.
So I think, first thanks to 500 bits. I think it should be like, imagine like overheating, right? So if you were to shoot like less than 20 bullets, you should have no concerns of the first 20 bullets shooting, right? But if you're like full auto 2 mags deep, then you should be worried about a malfunction, right? So it's like if you're lining up a shot on someone for like say shooter born in heaven and you go to take that shot, you should have no worries that the shot's going to happen, right? It's only when you're like spamming like lots of fire that should be a high chance. Like high amount of rounds in a short period of time. But we have to wait and see what they do.
Everything you do, man.
Titan Ton, no worries, dude. Thanks for 2 months. Is it Chisel? Chisel, thanks for the 100 bits. I love playing Tarkov just to chill, but every now and then I like to get my blood pumping and adrenaline going, so I play a more hardcore game like Minecraft. Nice. I haven't played Minecraft before. That is totally dependent on the gun, though. I think it should be more dependent on the ammo as well, on the magazine and ammo as well. At what distance should I be considering bullet lead? Over 100 meters. Recurve AKs can mag down like 1,000 rounds in a row. Okay, so a brand new AK with a clean mag and everything clean and clean ammunition, sure, probably could put 1,000 rounds down range. But you know, people inside Tarkov have been like going around, you know, potentially even months on end, using dirty ammunition, dirty guns, wear and tear, already shooting heaps of rounds through. The AK might have already shot 30,000 rounds in its lifetime or 20,000 rounds in its lifetime. So there's wear and tear on certain parts. So whilst an AK can do that, doesn't mean it will.
Moist.
Berserker, thanks for the 4 months. What map should I master for the next SWAT? Most important maps. I would say get good at factory. Get good at factory. Customs for your quests. And what else? Factory, customs, and I'd probably say interchange. Interchange you should be good at for making money. Any particular order? I'd say if it was my choice, this is what I would do. Get good at factory
Keep up the great
by practicing your PvP. Get good at customs for the fact that you'll need to get a lot of quests done on customs. And then get good at either reserve, interchange, shoreline, or woods to make money. Pick one of those 4 maps to make your money.
Will.
Matt Wood 24, thanks for the 13 months. Potsy 60, thanks for the 7 months. Archimage, thanks for the 500 bits. Hey, Dad Stewie, what do you think about the MCX? Do you think that the BSG will make us one currency in the use one currency in the next match?
What do you think about the MCX? Do you think that BSG will make us use one currency in the new patch/wipe? Also, how does a solar system hold up its pants? And asteroid belt?
Yes. Nightwolf 0027, thanks for the 4 months. Where do you make money on woods? Hidden stashes. There's like 40 of them. Is factory popping right now so I can practice PvP before the potential what? Yep.
Man. Also, magazines contribute to jams a crazy amount. I dealt with that in the army because of the cheap steel mags we had. The springs give out and don't feed rounds.
That's your favorite streamer all around, man. Also, magazines contribute to jams a crazy amount. I dealt with that in the army because of the cheap steel mags we had. The spring gives out and don't feed rounds. Yeah, I spoke about that slightly before. Thanks for 11 months. When I was in the army, our issues were the mags were either under tension for way too long, for too often, and they would wear out the springs, and eventually the mags just wouldn't. If they were full, they were fine, but as soon as they got to lower, they weren't feeding in properly, and sometimes it was the opposite. They were under too much tension when they were full, and they were like double feeding and stuff. What about changing weapon hands, ruining efficiency with the weapon? Like if someone runs a gun a lot, drops it in a raid, someone gets it, makes it so the ability of the weapon is severely degraded and limited to whoever uses it. So if you didn't know, in Tarkov, there's already durability in the game, right? So as you shoot it, the durability goes down. So as it goes lower and lower, the accuracy gets worse and worse. So usually fast-firing guns like... This one's probably the lowest here, but... VSSs, actually, you shoot a lot of rounds through a VSS. I wonder if I actually used it in the hideout, if that would break it. No, because it wouldn't work. Because you can't inspect in the hideout, can you? Can you? You can't break one in a hideout? Oh, CMK, thanks for 3 months, dude.
They should add
No,
a
you can't
feature to
expect it.
booby trap corpses with nades or sabotage guns, mags to make them misfire.
No, it doesn't change it. So if you shoot like the VSS in a raid, you shoot a couple hundred rounds, this drops really fast. But around 80% accuracy goes to shit. At 30% at the moment, the gun
content.
breaks and it bugs out your game, and you gotta leave the raid. But you gotta shoot a lot of rounds to do that, like a lot. I don't know if I'd be able to do it because of the fucking. I don't know if I've got enough money to do it. Yeah, we should be able to do it in offline mode. Skeeter sells the mags.
Loving the channel recently, Pest. Yourself and the editors are killing it.
Thanks,
Let's
man.
get this man to 500k on Pestly Moist.
Wow. I don't know if we'll have enough mags. It's normally about 3,000 rounds to break a gun. Oh, that one's not full. I know 50 Glock mags. The Glock mags will be expensive as well. They're not unlimited either. $50 round M1A, 690k. Damn. What about nerfing M61? I don't think M61 should be nerfed. I just think it should be Heart of the Craft. I know a good way to make money. Why can't I sell my kappa? I do know Milky Charms. It's cool, dude. It's Fent only, is it? Oh, no, it's got stuff in it. That's why. we go.
Hi guys, welcome to my stream. And without further
Where's
ado, let's
ST-5?
crack straight into it.
Nomadic, thanks so much for the host. Appreciate it. How was the stream? Hope you're really good. Lord Robert, thanks for the tier 3 sub for 12 months. Loving the YouTube content recently passed. Yourself and the editors are killing it. Let's get this man to 500k. We're only 85 subs away. Oh, you can buy unlimited of this. Well, that would have been nice to know before. Captain Namek, thanks for the tier 1. I'm going to give you 30 mil for it. You can't trade it.
Best of luck, Pest.
Case. Should be enough ammo. If we need more than this, we're fucked anyway. Enough bullets? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it will break it or not. Uses Kappa to buy SP6 rounds. I bought SP5 rounds, mate. You might not have enough time. I need more mags, but I can't buy more mags because they're not up for sale. What are you doing? We're trying to break a gun. I just want to show that there is already malfunctions in the game. So what I'll do, we'll use... I need a wall that's... Can't spend much time here. Oh, we'll use this door. So this is a spray pattern now. It's on a brand new. Right. Chat. The game's broken. Chat, you broke the game. Hello? What the fuck? Tarkov has stopped responding. Oh,
It was me.
It was you? Oh, start again. Good one, chat. A screenshot literally killed the game. Yep. Matic, thanks for the prompt. Vertigo, thanks for the tier 2 for 6 months. Is there a look of a group for Tarkov for average players? Because I can't really solo, and I'd love to help every now and then. Need help every now